Hello my dear Scorpio, welcome to the channel. I hope everyone is being safe, taking care of yourselves and your loved ones. This is going to be your love reading. It is general, okay? It is called the Me, You and the Situation, where I get 3 cards for you, I get 3 cards for the person that you're interested in, and 3 cards for the connection. We go through them, we clarify them, and then they give you some more advice and messages from the Oracle deck. Cross watchers are also welcomed. You can switch the energies through. If this resonates with you, go ahead and watch it. If it doesn't, please forget about it. You can always have your free personal reading by contacting me on my email. You will find it on the description box below. Let's cut the cards. I think I said what I wanted to say. And let's get into your reading, dear Scorpio. Let's get your 3 cards. Let's get the 3 cards for your person that you're interested in and 3 cards for the connection. Ooh, okay. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? This Scorpio, energy of ending of a cycle of something that was not very good, something that was heavy, something that there was a lot of work to be done, and not your priority, but you took everybody's responsibility and you were just doing all the work on your own, getting the burden of the situation on your own backs, and it is about time to end. You got the 6 of Pentacles. You want stability, you want a balance in your life, you want healthy relationships, you want your health in good shape, you want your money and your career to be on a good, on solid grounds, you want stability. This is a very good energy. So we are moving from the 10 of Wands, moving from the burdens of the past into a more grounding energy. Look at the 7 of Cups here. We have options around. There is a little bit of a confusion at the moment at a particular situation, and we will find out why. Let's get into your reading. For the recent past, my dear Scorpio, we have the Moon. There is an energy of a hidden truth here. There is an energy or a situation that was a little bit high from your own reach. It needed to ground. It needed to be based upon the truth, but it wasn't. We have in the present situation being a little bit on a conflict kind of energy. You want to just fight for yourself. There is a conflict around the situation, verbal fighting. You need to stand up for you, for yourself. And in your near future, we got the Queen of Cups. This is a more nurturing energy, a calmer energy, a peaceful mode. Moving forward, you want stability, you want love, commitment, and you're being like a queen, nurturing yourself and your connections. Let's clarify the Moon, which is in your recent past. By the way, time is fluent, so anytime you pop into this, it might have already happened, it might happen in the future, you know, take as it resonates. So what is the Moon here? The 8 of Wands, the Father of Cups, and the World. So there was a communication, an unexpected and rapid communication through social media, I guess, because now we're having restrictions on physical attachments. I hope everyone can come away from it. We get the sooner we get out of this situation, the better it will be for the whole globe. So we got communication coming in from a person that you haven't heard from lately for the past couple of months or so. There is going to be, or there has been, a communication that has made an opportunity here of a person, of a relationship that could be based upon stability and love and support. And look at the world. Your world is changing from the imaginative kind of energy, from the illusions to something real. So the world is the lessons. The world is a cycle that has ended and a new one will begin soon, pretty soon. We are coming out of the energy of illusion. We're coming out of the energy of lies and deception and, you know, not being very clear upon a situation. And you are getting into a calmer waters. And look what is the trick here, to just have it in your mind. We got the Father of Cups in your reading and we got the Queen of Cups. And this is a very cute and a very compatible pair. So I guess you're moving into a relationship or an acquaintance with a person who's serious about their feelings, slowly coming towards you, but they're serious. They're coming straight onto you to offer their love and affection. Let's clarify the Five of Wands, because at the moment you feel as if you need to defend your pride. You need to defend yourself. Mother of Cups, Father of Swords, and Death. So there is going to be an ending. There is going to be an ending on a cycle with a relationship or a person that has been very, very bad for you, not very helpful, not very healthy. And you will go into this mode of knowledge and wisdom and determination not to just let anyone in your life to treat you unfairly. You want calm relationships, you want softer waters in your life, you want calmer waters, you want to be in peace, you want through clarity to be based, the relationships to be based upon clarity and communication, straight communication. So what's the Queen of Cups in your near future? The Ace of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Pentacles. So because someone has put you into this deprived energy, into this situation that you were doing all the work, taking responsibilities more than you could, you need to just pull back, pull away, withdraw a little bit, isolate a little bit, be in the Hanged Man, try to understand why you're in this position and what is your next move. Protect your heart, be cautious upon spending, be cautious upon relationships, be cautious upon what you give and how you give to people. Protect yourself, just ground yourself, isolate a little bit, withdraw from the situations, just analyze them and see if they're worth your time and energy and effort. There is going to be a new opportunity. You will be following your intuition, you will getting your instincts higher, and you will be vibrating in a more creative and passionate kind of way, and always trust your instincts. It is a good idea when you feel uncomfortable with something, pay attention to it, because it helps you to understand if the other side is fair, is being treating you fair, or if they're treating you in a way that it is for their own good and only. Okay, for what I see here at the moment, it's a cycle ending and a new one to be beginning. Your person that you're interested in, they have the Death, so it is your energy. It's a Scorpion energy. You also had Death, your Scorpio as well in your card, which is in your deck, which is your energy, and they also get it. So I think you're pretty connected in some kind of way. I think it could be. And they got the Knight of Wands as well. At the moment, they're not very stable. They make promises upon they cannot have the full power to make them into a reality. They want you, they're passionate about you, they are actually, look, they have the Page of Swords, an instability within their energy, but they're searching through the internet to find information about you. They're just stalking you, I would say, I think, through the social media, trying to see how you are, how you're getting on, if you have progressed, if you have moved on. And it is the pity that when situations, when relationships are existing and they don't pay attention to it and they don't nurture, it's funny how people react after one of the parties moves on and moves away from the relationship. It's so weird, but it's happening. Okay, let me just take these cards because they fall into your person's energy. So there is an ending here and there is a lot of confusion, but I think they did have a lot of choices. I think they weren't that stable. There was disappointment here and they needed to go into after death, or they might have been in a relationship that ended or a situation that wasn't very, very healthy for them or good for them, and they had to go through an ending here, and that made them really, really sad, and they had so much confusion in their life, and they needed to take a pause as well. They needed to go within themselves and just see the pros and cons of the situation, make their own plans, heal from what they needed to heal, and just move on with a different kind of mindset forward. And look at that, they also get the Ace of Cups. There is going to be an opportunity within their life to on a love basis, on love. Let me just clarify that Knight of Wands. Maybe they were not ready yet for this connection. The Three of Pentacles, they needed to accelerate their lives. They needed to be free and happy and available so that they could get back in shape, because they needed to get their knowledge from this relationship or this situation that has made them really sad. So at the moment they're free, they're available, they're very happy, they go celebrating their money. I don't know if they're becoming, maybe through the distance now, because everyone is being restricted back and home and to be protected, and so that this thing can pass in our lives. So they needed to mingle with people who could make them accelerate in their life, could make them more happy, more to develop themselves. This is the free and independent card, self-sufficient, happy, being very one with themselves, within themselves, and being very happy and enjoying their freedom. There is going to be also an offer of love here, and they have options as well. So let's clarify the Page of Swords here, which is not a very stable person. They usually check out on you, and they just don't make moves, or they come and go in your lives. Conflict between you and them, and there is sadness. So definitely there is something that is not really happy within their life, other than their freedom, because whatever they experienced, it brought them a lot of pain and a lot of sadness, and it made them move into independency, to go after their wishes and go after their wish fulfillment. Right, the connection here between you and them. I got the Three of Pentacles here. The threes usually remind me of more situations than just one, and more people being involved rather than a couple. But in this thing, I think it needs to show us that there is work to be done and help to be done with this connection, so that it can grow. And there is the Justice here. So balance is needed, justice is needed to be served here within the connection, and clarity as well, because of the Sword here. And then we got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is traveling, it's relocation. So it is either a distant relationship, this one that we're talking about, or there is distance between you and them, or you are at distance, or you're not connected at all. And the Six of Swords gives me probably an idea that one is traveling towards the other. Let's clarify first of all the Three of Pentacles and see how this will be. The Two of Swords, okay, the Lovers, and the Moon. So this connection is not based upon the clarity yet. Yes, there is passion. Yes, there is compatibility here. But look what is happening. We have the Three, we have the Two, and we have the Moon. The Moon is secrecy, is a mystery. And the Two of Swords is a standstill situation. It is at a crossroad. Shall it end, or shall we end, or shall we move on? Look at the black here, the Moon here, again, the Moon. There is a situation that it is not being revealed here. There is a condition within this relationship or this connection that it is not based upon truth. There is something that is hidden from this connection. There's, I don't know, I wouldn't say lies, but I would say an unclear condition is not obvious at the moment. What's the Justice, the Magician, the Empress, and Judgment? Again, we need to move forward in order to free ourselves and nurture new beginnings. This situation has all the tools needed for it to grow into something good and stable. But first, justice must be served, and the resurrection from the burden. So whatever is keeping this connection into a distance has to be resolved. And there is fertility here. There is nurturing of new beginning. It's a very slow energy very slow moving energy, but it is getting grounded. I mean, if the foundations are correct and put clarity within the communication, then maybe there is a possibility of things turning to be better. At the moment, there is confusion. Let me just clarify the Six of Swords here for the connection. The Devil, the Seven of Wands, and the Mother of Pentacles. Although there is a good opportunity here for the two of you, it is not very healthy at the moment, because I think one of the two parties is having other issues to be resolved. And I don't know if there are other people being involved as well. But this connection has to stand up through clarity, and yet there is not clarity within it. There are a lot of secrets around, there are a lot of options. You're taking your separate ways, and there is an ending here that has been very, very heavy upon both of you. You have been taking all the responsibility of the relationship, if this is a relationship, if it's not a connection that is at distance. If you are, we are talking about people who are in a relationship. I think you have been taking more of the responsibility of the relationship, and you have been putting all the work and the energy to make it work. And on the other hand, the other person was not actually following this example. They were doing their own things. So after the confusion and the misfortune within this connection, we have an ending of a cycle, but we're getting back in shape. Let me just pull some cards from the Oracle deck, because I need some messages here and guidance to see how we're going to go about, how we're going to rise above it. I'm sorry for making you confused. Fifth chakra, the Archangel Gabriel. This is number 39. This is the message, and the number 39, the fifth chakra. Okay, this is the message for this reading. Let me hold it here and find it. So it's Archangel Gabriel, right? Gabriel holds a trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging the power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens up to the truthful expression, both with yourself and others. Okay, so we need clarity here. You may have had trouble with expressing your emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time for a heightened communication with the spirit and telepathy with others. So in this period of time that we are all distancing from each other for our own sake, and the universe and the world's sake and health, we all get united with our own selves. We all get more time to spend with ourselves, and we see the things we don't like, and we see the things we like, and we evaluate our life. It is a good opportunity to stand up for our truth. Just let us understand what it is we want and our needs, and what is more important for us, put our priorities in line, and then make decisions for our lives. Let me get you another message. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So you're actually getting one with your own selves. You have the opportunity to ground, to get united with you, and just put your priorities, put your things you need and things you want in line, and then go after them. I hope that didn't confuse you. I hope this helped you a little bit. I send you all my love. Please be safe, and I hope to see you soon in another reading. Take care, my dears. Mwah.